Go ahead and get started. Welcome to Stretch and Core. Happy Monday. As always, it is body weight core, but if you have a dumbbell or a water bottle or a book or some sort of weight that you want to use, you're more than welcome to. I'll always let you know when that option is available. And of course, making sure you have some water nearby just in case. You always want to stay hydrated. Otherwise, we will go ahead and get started. 15 minutes of core, 15 minutes of stretching today. That is how class will be broken up for today. For our core portion, we have 5 moves that we're going to do, 3 rounds, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest each. And then in the second and the third round, I'll give you additional optional movements that you can add on to advance those moves, or you can stick with what we were doing in the first round. So let's go ahead, get right into it. Our first exercise, we have just a nice and simple leg raise. So laying on our back, legs extended, pushing that belly button into our spine, nice pelvic tilt, that lower back stays flat, and we're just gonna raise our legs up and down. Like I said, one set, 45 seconds, so go ahead, lay on your back. We will get started, and then as we move through each movement, I will explain what the next move is. So we will start in 3, 2, 1. Legs nice and straight as you raise it on up. Keeping it going, again, pushing that lower back into the mat. Working our lower core. Only lower those legs as far down as you can without that back arching. If it starts to arch, that's where you stop, and that's where you pick those legs right back up. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bend those legs, feet nice and flat. We have just nice, simple sit-ups. So either arms across your chest or by your head. We keep our chin off our chest as we bring our back completely off the ground. Go ahead and meet me when you're ready by sitting it all the way up, back completely off the ground. And again, your hands can either be by your head or you can cross them on your chest. Making sure as you lay down, you come back down nice and slowly, almost vertebrae by vertebrae. You do not want to just fall onto your back. And of course, not using any momentum to swing you up and help you sit up. Engage your core and have that be what's helping you up. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, sit it up. We have Russian twist. Feet with the heels down, toes up. We sit in our V-sit, hands by our chest as we rotate side to side. Go ahead and meet me when you're ready. And of course, if you have a weight, you're more than welcome to hold it in your hands as you bring it side to side. Making sure you squeeze those shoulder blades back. Keep that back nice and upright. We're halfway there. We have 15 seconds before we lay it back down and we do some dead bugs after this. Laying down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, lay it on your back, keeping those legs bent. We bring our feet in the air, arms over our chest. We extend arm, opposite leg. Again, pushing that belly button, keeping that lower back flat. Go ahead, meet me when you're ready. Extend one arm. Again, that lower back does not arch. If it does, first option to modify is not to extend that leg too low, keep it up a little higher. Or if it's still a little too difficult, you're gonna keep the leg bent and drop the toe down. We have 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop the feet. Keep those legs bent. Bring your hands by your head. We have knee touches. So bringing knee to that opposite, or that elbow to that opposite knee. We start in 3, 2, 1. Bring that elbow to that opposite knee. Lift that shoulder blade off the ground. We have 30 seconds and then we'll be done with our first round and we start it back over. And again, our second round, same 5 movements, but this time I'll give you the option to advance those moves if you'd like. We have 10 seconds and then we start back with those leg raises in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, relax, extend those legs out. So advanced option, you can do a leg raise and then you add in that little hip lift at the end. Again, your choice if you'd like to. You can also just stick with those leg raises. Let's go ahead and begin. So if you want modified, you keep with the leg raises. You want to add a little bit more of a challenge, kick the legs up and then raise the hips just slightly off the ground. And again, as you lower those hips down, bring it down in control, nice and slowly. Don't just drop the hips onto the floor. Ten seconds, and then our sit-up. 2, 1, let's go ahead, bend those legs, feet flat. This time, if you want that advanced option, we're gonna bring our arms over our head, and as we sit up, we're gonna twist in one direction, and then bring it back down. Let's go ahead, sit it up. Option to just do that normal sit up, or add on, bring that twist in. And of course, if you have a weight of some sort, more than welcome to hold it in those hands. Just over 10 seconds. And then we stay seated for those Russian twists in 3, 2, 1. Stay seated. We dig our heels into the ground. We bring our toes up. This time, advanced option, we're gonna add in an overhead press. So after you twist, bring those arms straight overhead. We start in 3, 2, 1. Twist to one side, arms come straight over, twist to the other. If you have a weight especially, you'll definitely begin to start to feel this in your shoulders. We have 20 seconds. And then we lay back down for those dead bugs. Single digits, we got 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's lay it onto our back for our dead bug. Our advanced option, when we extend it out, we're just gonna hold it for that 1 extra second, bring it back in, and then extend out with that pause. We start in 3, 2, 1, extend it out, hold it for 2, bring it in, switch sides. Just makes your core work that extra second or 2 longer. And again, if you'd like, you don't have to do that pause. You can just keep alternating at that 1 second pace. Always, always pushing that lower back into the floor, never letting it arch, And again, those modified versions, just extend the legs out a little bit higher, or even more modified, keep the legs bent and drop those toes down. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet, keep them bent. We have our knee touches. So first, we're gonna bring elbow, opposite knee, and then we add on with a double crunch, tucking in both elbows, both knees, and then back to that other knee touch. Let's go ahead and begin. Elbow to knee, option, double crunch, both elbows, both knees. Then you switch sides. And if you're doing that double crunch, making sure you're really bringing the elbows to the knees and not the knees to the elbows. No cheating. Get those shoulders off the mat. Engage that upper core. We have 10 seconds. 2, 1, let's relax. This is it, our last round. We have those leg raises with the option of the hip lift. And if you want to crank it up one notch further, you're going to keep those arms directly over your chest while you do the leg raise and the hip lift. Start in 3, 2, 1, raise it up. Option to lift the hip, and also option to keep those arms extended over your chest. And even more, if you have a weight, also feel free to hold that in your hands. Just make sure if you're doing any of those advanced options that that lower back is not caving or arching. If it is, then just modify it back down. There's no problem with that. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. We go ahead and rest. We bring our feet in, bend those legs, arms over our chest, our sit up with that twist. And again, the twist is optional. We have 3, 2, 1. We sit it up. Option to twist it to one side and then bring it back down. Again, nice and slowly. We have 20 seconds. And remember, once we finish each of these exercises, that's it. We are done with them for the day. This is our last round. With 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We sit it up. We dig those heels down, toes point up. We have our Russian twist, option with that overhead press. Or if you want to kick it up one extra notch, you're going to pick the feet up completely off the ground. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. We twist. Option for that overhead press. Then we twist to that other side. If you want the complete advanced option, you're going to pick the feet up, have them hovering off the floor. Challenges your core, challenges your balance just a little bit more. Just make sure you keep those feet uncrossed. Do not cross them. We don't want to throw your hips off balance. Just over 10 seconds before we lay it back down for our dead bugs. 3, 2, 1. Let's lay it down. Same thing. Arms extended up, legs bent, feet in the air. If you want that extra kick, you hold that pause. 2, 1, extend one arm, one leg, hold it for that extra 2 seconds, bring it back in, switch sides, making sure you're pressing that back into the floor. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's very, very important. That way you feel that core engaging and those muscles working. And again, feel free to modify it down by either extending the legs higher up or keeping the legs bent and dropping the toe to the ground. You have 10 seconds, and then our final set. 3, 2, 1. Drop those feet to the floor. Keep those legs bent, hands by our head. Same thing, knees touch with that option for that double crunch, bringing in both elbows, both knees. We start in 3, 2, 1. Elbow to opposite knee, both in, and then switch sides. And again, bringing the elbow to the knee, not the knee to the elbow. Lift those shoulders off the floor. We have 20 seconds, and then we are done with our core portion, and we move into our 15 minutes of stretching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Slowly sit it on up. Grab some water if you need it, and then get into position for us to begin our stretching and our cool down. I'm gonna face this way so that you guys can see me a little better. We're going to start with our left leg extended. Right leg in, bringing that knee as close to your chin as possible. We take our left arm, wrap it around that right knee. We hug it tight to our chest. As we turn and place that right hand behind us, we twist to look over our right shoulder. One more nice deep breath in. And then let's go ahead, exhale, bring it back to center. We are going to keep our legs where they are and just drop our right knee down to the floor as we fold it forward and stretch out our left hamstring. Making sure, if you can, to try to grab onto the ball of your foot to keep that foot flexed so you can get a little bit more of that calf stretch in. Taking some nice deep breaths. We inhale nice and slowly through the nose. We exhale nice and slowly out through the mouth. And we hold it for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, roll it on up nice and slowly. From here, you're gonna kick that left leg all the way out to the side. That right foot, bottom of the foot should still be touching that left inner thigh. From here, we can place our left hand on our left shin or ankle as we take our right arm and we stretch it overhead. You should feel this stretch through that left inner thigh and down that right side of your body. Taking 2 more nice deep breaths. 1 more. And this time as we exhale, we sit it back up nice and tall. We're gonna take our hands, place it on the outside of our right thigh as we turn and flip it over to come into a half pigeon. So that left leg, we turn it over so your quad is facing down, hamstring up, and then that right leg should be bent 90 degrees in front of you. From here, we're gonna take our left arm, slide it all the way across, and past that right knee. You have a few options. You can either keep palm on the ground, or if you want a little bit deeper of a stretch, drop the elbows, or even deeper, forehead all the way to the floor, bringing your nose to that right knee. Again, reaching that left arm nice and far. You should be feeling this, your right outer hip and your left upper back. We hold it for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, press back up onto our palms. From here, we're just gonna roll onto our bottom and switch sides now. We extend the right leg out. We bring that left knee in. We take our right arm, wrap it around that left arm. Take a nice big inhale, and then exhale as we twist and look over our left shoulder. One more nice deep breath in. And then let's go ahead, exhale, bring it back center. From here, we just drop that left knee down to the ground as we fold it forward, trying to grab onto the ball of that right foot to keep it flexed. Feel this stretch going through that entire back leg, your calf, your hamstring. One more nice deep breath in. And then let's slowly exhale as we roll it on up. Now we take our right leg, we swing it out to the side, scoot that left leg in so it's touching that right inner thigh. Again, right hand can come on top of the shin or the ankle, and then we bring that left arm straight overhead. Feeling this stretch in that right inner thigh and down the left side of our body now. We hold it for 3, 2, 1. Let's exhale. We sit it up nice and tall. We take our hands, place it outside of that left thigh. Press up so that we can turn that right leg over and keep that left leg at that 90 degrees. This time we take our right hand and we slide it across and past that left knee. Again, option to keep the palm down or the elbow, or even deeper, forehead to the floor, nose to that left knee. And again, still keeping that right arm extended. Feeling this in your upper right back, along with the outside of that left hip. We hold it for 3, 2, 1. Let's slide it back, press back up onto our hands, and once again, just roll onto your bottom. And this time we come into a nice, comfortable seated position, crisscross applesauce, or whatever is comfortable for you. And we're gonna do a couple of nice shoulder rolls. So sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna shrug our shoulders all the way up to our ears, bring it back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, push the shoulders down, and then push them forward. Going up, back, down, forward. We're gonna do it 2 more times before we switch directions. Last time, up to the ears. Squeeze the shoulders back, bring it down, bring it forward. Now we reverse direction, so push it down, push it back, up and forward. Go ahead, do that 3 more times. We come down, back, up, forward. Last time, down, back, up, forward. Okay, go ahead, relax those shoulders. Now we have a couple of nice wrist stretches. So taking our right arm, we're gonna extend it straight out in front of our shoulder. We take our other hand, we wrap it around that right hand, making sure you also grab that thumb, and you're just gonna pull those fingers slightly towards you, keeping that arm nice and extended, making sure you turn that elbow so that crease is fully facing up. And we hold it for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release those hands. And now we're going to bring the fingers down to the floor. Once again, grabbing onto the back of the hand this time with that left hand. We pull those fingers toward us. Feel that stretch running up that forearm from your wrist up to your elbow. As we hold for 3, 2, 1, we release that right arm. We take the right arm now and we are going to bend it behind our back so our palm is facing away from us. Once we have done that, we take our left hand, we place it on top of our head, and we guide it down towards the left, bring that left ear to that left shoulder. Feel that stretch on the right side of your neck. Let's go ahead, place our hand on the back of our head now, and we turn and we look down at our left armpit. As as we hold for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring the gaze back up. Release that right arm. We are switching sides now. Left arm, palm facing away from us, arm completely straight. We take our right hand, wrap it around the left, pull those fingers toward us. Keeping the arm nice and straight. Again, making sure that left elbow crease fully points upward. We have 3, 2, 1. We can release that left hand. Bring the fingers down. Once again, place the right hand on the back. Pull it towards us. As we turn that elbow, we feel that stretch run up our forearm. One more nice deep breath in. And then we go ahead and exhale. Release that left arm. We bring it behind the back now. Again, palm facing away. We take our right arm, we place it on our head as we guide it down to our right shoulder. And then from here, let's go ahead, turn our head so that it looks down towards our right armpit. And we hold for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release, bring your gaze back upright. Finally, we're gonna finish with our hands on the back of our head, base of our skull. We're gonna interlock those fingers. And as we place our hands there, we're gonna close those elbows nice and close towards our ear, bringing our chin to chest. We just let our head hang and gravity do the work as it stretches out your upper back and that neck. From here, let's take a nice big inhale through the nose. And as we do that, we lift our gaze up, we open those elbows, and we squeeze our shoulder blades back. And then as we exhale, we close back down, chin to chest. Inhale it up, squeeze those shoulder blades back, and then let's go ahead, exhale it back down. We're gonna do 2 more as we inhale up, we squeeze the shoulder blades back, open those elbows, and as we exhale, we bring our chin to chest, close those elbows together. Last time, inhale up, squeeze it back, and then exhale back down. Let's go ahead, unlock those hands, placing them back on our knees. And finally, we're just gonna end with 2 nice deep breaths. So as we inhale nice and slow through the nose, we sweep our arms overhead, we make our spine nice and long. And then as we exhale, we float those hands down, we relax our shoulder. One more time, inhale up, nice and slow, hold that breath at the top. As we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We exhale it nice and slow back down, relax those shoulders. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoy. Once again, if you have not, if you could please fill out that survey in the chat box, even if you